5 tips for gardening and planting growing roses. When spring is on its way and the ground is soft, it is the perfect time for planting roses. Roses have been a very popular bloom over the years. Not only do they look good, but they smell wonderful too. However, planting roses cannot be done just anywhere or in just any climate. They need special care and treatment. Here are some tips that you need to consider in order to successfully grow roses. 1. Roses require about 4 to 6 hours of sunlight every day. It would be best to plant your roses in a clear area where there are not too many trees or other types of plants. The reason behind this is that the rose may lack sunlight exposure and the roots are also likely to become intertwined with the rose and throttle its growth. If you wish to replace an old rose bush, you should remove about 1 cubic feet of the old soil and replace it with new soil so that the newly planted rose will have fresh soil to start with. 2. When thinking about the position of your roses, you must consider the type of rose you are planting. Place ramblers and climbers along trellises, fences and next to pergolas or arches. This is important to consider because they need space to grow freely and these positions are perfect for bigger blooming roses. 3. Roses will look good in island beds which can be mixed with perennials. Smaller roses make great edging plants, which are perfect for combining in front of taller species. Dig a hole large enough for the size of the root ball, but remember to loosen the soil in the bottom of the hole. You can also add bone meal, which acts as a slow-acting resource of phosphorus. This will help establish a healthy root growth for your roses. 4. You should be careful when considering the planting depth as this depends on your climate. If you live in a cooler climate, plant roses deeper, but if you wish to plant in a pot, you must dig about 1 inch deeper than the usual potted level. 5. Make sure that you place roses in the hole carefully. The hole should be refilled with soil so that the roots are covered completely. Before you make the final covering, water the rose. Then mound the soil about 8 inches high around the base of the plant. The earth will keep the stems from drying out until the plant is completely rooted. As the leaves open, you can remove the excess soil that surrounds the plant. These some important tips you need to consider when planting roses. It will be worth the effort, as your roses will bloom beautifully. Please check video description for more details.